On today's episode of Cyrus G.E.N.T., we will be reviewing this. Cue the intro. This was a really great season. Alone, the first 4 episodes could have been the entire season. I would have been like, wow, that was great. Now, a summary of Daredevil Season 2 would basically be Matt Murdock is now facing the challenges of who he can bring into his life of superheroism. He's deciding on who he should tell and who he should stay away from. We also have Elektra in this season, which is pretty interesting to see the route they gave her in the show. And when the Punisher comes in, he fucking comes in and he fucks shit up. And every episode keeps you wanting more, which is good because that's what Season 1 did for me. In Season 2, the Hand also become a bigger threat than they were in Season 1. If you haven't seen Daredevil Season 1, then why haven't you? I mean, stop watching this and get on with it. Yeah, Daredevil Season 2 is just as dark, gritty, and gruesome as Season 1, but with a hint of more gore because when they bring in the Punisher, they bring in the Punisher. He is not playing games. He is shredding bodies with bullets, and they show you every little detail of it. Daredevil Season 2 definitely gives you more of what you wanted in Season 1. More badassery, more kick-ass, more heroes in the storyline that you love from the comics. And if you really enjoyed the hallway fight scene in Season 1, Episode 2, where it was just a one single shot track, well, they doubled the ante in this season, and it's like, wow, it's amazing. The only issue that I had with the entire season is that when it ended, it didn't make me feel as complete as the end of Season 1. Now, you see, in Season 1, the entire, surface is basically Wilson Fisk coming up in power. And when you watch the ending of Season 1, this is a spoiler warning, by the way. Spoiler. You've been warned. And at the end of Season 1, you've been rooting for Daredevil for 13 episodes. So when he's taking down Fisk, you're like, yes, this is the moment we've been waiting for. And then, bah, final punch. And the show ends. And you just leave your binge-watching man cave like, oh my god. It's been 13 hours. But that was the best goddamn 13 hours of my fucking life. With the ending of Daredevil Season 2, I didn't really feel that same sort of completion. It felt like something was missing, and I want to kind of talk about it. So let me give you final critique before I go into spoiler territory. Should you watch Daredevil Season 2? Yes. If you were a fan of Season 1, then you're going to be an absolute fan of Season 2. As much as I'm saying that Daredevil Season 2 didn't feel complete to me at the end, like Season 1 did, it's not to say that it wasn't amazing, because it's a good time. It's a fucking awesome time. I rate Daredevil Season 2 9 out of 10. So now let's get into some spoiler territory right now. Ready? Let's go. So Nobu's kind of in place of Fisk of Season 1's ending. We'll call him the main boss that they kill at the end. Elektra and Daredevil are fighting him. Elektra dies, and then Daredevil kicks him off the roof, and then Stick finishes him off. And when Stick finishes him off, I didn't feel that completeness of Season 1 where Daredevil comes out and punches Fisk down to the ground. Doesn't feel like they won anything. I wasn't really caring because you can already tell that the Hand is going to be one of those things that just pop out like regular thugs do. You know, with the thugs, they at least all have different personas, so it makes it really interesting. But with the Hand, they're all ninjas and they're all badass. So you know they're going to stick around way longer. The show doesn't really make you hate Nobu as much as you hated Wilson Fisk. I mean, you kind of hated him, but you kind of really liked him as an antagonist. But Nobu was just kind of a disposable. You just didn't care when he got killed. And at the end, Daredevil goes up to Karen, and he's like, I'm Daredevil. And she's like, I was kind of like, really? I was really rooting for Matt Murdock and Karen Page being a thing, in a sense, because it was kind of cute, and I was really feeling the tension and the awkward love thing going on. But I really feel like he could have told her a lot earlier. It's already established in the environment by the first episode that Matt Murdock and Karen and Foggy all really love each other like a family, and they really trust each other. So I didn't really understand why he just didn't tell her. Because if he's trying to protect her, that's bullshit, because Foggy knows, and Foggy was basically doing fine. He could have at least told her in that one episode where Matt and Foggy are fighting in the bathrooms at the courthouse area, and she's like, I need to know what's going on right now. He could have deadass just been like, here, come with me, and I'll show you the truth. But he was just like, nah, I gotta go. And I was like, really, dude? My idea of a perfect ending would have been Matt Murdock packing his stuff. He picks it up, walks to the door, puts his hand on the handle, and then it shows how empty the office is. And then he smirks, opens the door to get out, and like Jessica Jones is just laying right next to the door, back against the wall, just chilling. And then he senses her and he's like, who's there? And then Jessica Jones is like, great to finally meet the devil of Hell's Kitchen for once in the flesh. And then he's just like, what do you want? Come with me. Our mutual friend wants us to get together. And then it just ends. And then poof, sets up for the Defenders. But I do like that they do have a Luke Cage trailer at the end. So that's pretty tight. So in the end, guys, Daredevil. Should you watch it? Hell yes. 9 out of 10. Great season. Great 13 hours to binge watch. I do want to ask one question for you guys to answer down below. Now in the show, Matt Murdock and the Punisher are basically equals. And the Punisher tells Daredevil he's one bad day away from being him. So the question is, whose ideology of justice do you side on? Do you believe in the Punisher's ideology, where killing the bad guys is the answer to stop crime, and letting them live is only allowing them to just redo the crimes they have done once they're out of prison? Or do you believe in Daredevil's ideology, where God is the only person who can take life away, and the best thing to do is put these crooks behind bars? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys next time with an all-new video. This is Cyrus GENT. Peace out.
So I took my newfound friend's advice to go see Dr. Fix the Problem.
I'm not his friend.
So I took my newfound friend's advice to go see Dr. Fix the Problem.
I'm not his friend.